Many must run, but only one swims in lava. It is I, Nova Crusader, who swims in the lava. As today we play, and maybe even conclude, Marathon 2. I have looked into the future, and we are on the second to last level. So we might be finishing it today. If we do, we'll be moving straight on over to Marathon Infinity. In any case, let's resume that awful level, which might not be as bad as I think. And jam to the music. Hey, where is it? There it goes. So I did preload Marathon Infinity just in case, and its opening song is equally as good. Door. Alright, let's see where I'm at. Huh? Get out of here. Alright, whoops. There we go. Oop. I am still used to running being control instead of Q as I remapped it to. Oh no. So as per last time, I am not sure how to get up to where I need to go. So we're gonna be wandering around a little bit. Oh yes. My Kamiyoshi Pipkin Pippa now follows me. On Twitter. Which I'm quite ecstatic about. She also used one of my drawings of her in a Uma Musume concert outfit in her thumbnail last stream. I'm just going in circles. Huh? Ammunition. I will say this. I think I like Marathon more than I like, Star Wars Dark Forces. The gunplay in Dark Forces I feel is better. But, the jumping, man. I just can't handle the jumping. And the fact that you slide around like it's Mega Man 1. Full circle again. I don't even remember the way to the Trail's blasting off again. Using the rocket launcher. Wait, I recognize that. You want me to do that again? And not the official way? Alright, this is supposedly the beginning. I'm going to cheat and look at a guide. Head southeast corner of the level. That's right here. But not. How do I get up there? Oh, right, that's where I'm supposed to be going, isn't it? Is there a secret door or something over here? Ah. There is a passage. I think I have an idea. It's funny, this level doesn't seem so big anymore, does it? That is the wrong area. How is this supposed to work? No, that's so stupid. Also, that's not even the correct one. There is no way to make that jump. Maybe I'm just not supposed to. Let's see the guide. Yeah, this level actually is not that big. There it is. Watch this. Or not. Work. Do something. Alright, watch this. Alright, watch this officially. The rocket beckons me. I don't want the rocket. I hate the rocket. Boom. That is how you do it. The riddle has been solved. I can now proceed with full health and no rocket damage. Isn't that great? Why is this fight easier? Wow! That was some splash damage. I hit the thing. This is how I died. When this floor went down, the enemies within came out. Because we're at the end of last stream, I just mysteriously died. I'm going to die again. So apparently those are called Mother of all hunters. They stand like half a hunter tall. And they're much more difficult to destroy. Let's do it again. This is so much nicer. I rejected hard mode. Yes, I did, and I'm proud of it. So, apparently hunters also explode when they die, like so. This is apparently the mother of all cyborgs. Which is why they take so long to die. Oh my... And they blow up all big. Even with full health, this is kind of dumb. Because all the enemies explode and there's no room to get away from them. At least I don't have to use that finicky rocket jump anymore. Why am I floating around? Oh my goodness. That'll just destroy me. I don't care anymore. I'm trying to go in one direction and it's like, nope, we're just going to throw you all the way out here, right in the middle of everyone. What's with these early first-person shooters being so floaty? I suppose the later ones are kind of floaty too now I think about it. No, I just want you to blow up. You know what, I'm sick of fighting these guys. We're just gonna go back to the save. And save. And heal. Where's those canisters? They're supposed to heal. Oh, they're over here. There it is. I'm just wandering in circles. There we go. Now I don't have to worry about getting jumped by cyborgs. Good. Alright, let's try this again. Why is it so ridiculously powerful? Why? This is stupid. Why do I have to be like across the whole... I'm just gonna let them do their thing over there. Wait, to the left? Wish I could rocket jump up there. Rockets? I'm not gonna survive this. This is dumb. It's still dumb, haha. It wouldn't be so bad if the enemies didn't just explode on you. And like, hits as hard as a rocket. With no room to get away. I hate these special edition enemies. I got them all. Use my fists? I don't think so. Run! Get 'em, boys. I'll fight this one out here. Yes. No. Oh good, I got a friend. He died. I think we did it. We did it. Look at that. Game save. We're on to the final level. Oh, remember these. The before are in retreat, and the Sphinx have broken off the fight. The old clans are being formed again, as Sphinx, newly freed from slavery in Battle Group 7, joined the rebellion. A before assault ship carrying the 723rd Aggressor Squadron was badly damaged and forced to land on Aleph One. The 723rd is an air armor division from Epsilon Eubia, with a long history of successful ground actions against the NARS elite CFN units. They wisely abandoned their wrecked transport before I annihilated it, and deployed their forces in an old mining complex on the far side of Aleph One. What route of the before would be complete without embarrassing one of their finest armor units? Yeah, that big robot thing. Remember from Marathon 1? Those end boss guys just floating around in the engine room? Well, they carry something called a Warpedo. Alright. They know what we're dealing with. And a save. We have health and a save. Oh, and even just send another missile launcher? This is gonna be awful. Oh boy. Hello? It's a lot of everything, isn't it? Oh, one moment. Alright, I'm back. Just to be on the safe side. Yeah, they keep sending more ammunition. Ooh. I'm gonna go save again. It'd be really funny if they gave them... Oh! Yippee! So the Warpedos have large blast radiuses. Got an idea. Yeah, that thing's kind of nuts. Look at him, just floating up there. Menacingly. I have no idea if I'm actually hitting him. That one didn't. Pretty sure that one did. Nope. I wish this had a lock on. Apparently I have unlimited ammunition. You know, I don't even think I'm hitting him. I bet I haven't even hit him once. Let's get more rockets. Oh, I did get him. Victory. Oh, you're not gonna... There it is. I was about to say, you're not gonna blind me like the first game? Go back and save. I think those are called juggernauts. Alright, first one's down. I feel very confident we're gonna get to the next marathon. There's one more marathon after this, but from what I've heard, it's the longest one. Ouch. So this is the final level of Marathon 2. And so I'm fighting the Juggernaut again. Ouch. Oh, floaty bosses? I don't know. So far there's 2 of them. I know in Marathon 1, I believe there was 3. So there might be just 3 again. 3 or 4, I can't remember now. Oh, I got him. How'd I get blinded again? Yippee. I'm on Twitter, hang on. Alright. Let's go back and rearm, resupply. So far this is easier than Marathon 1's fight against these. What are you gonna do now, game? Oh, that's what. That's a good trick. Having me fight the super hunters. There, took it out. Wasn't so bad. Take that. Good thing there's a wall there. Oops, that was a waste. I like that sound. Blinded me once more, game. This is a relaxing level. I came here to play a marathon and relax. Oh, I almost lost all my progress by jumping into that lava. Look, it's fine that I was on Twitter. Because I was waiting for the thing to explode. Alright. There's a save over here. That's interesting. The game's being so nice. Oh, now it isn't. Those guys over there, they just don't know what to do. I'm gonna do a trick. Ha ha ha. Into the drink. Hear the Subway Surfer is in the background? What? Who? You're making marathon too easy? No, this is just an easy stage. I mean, look at this. The guy came and hit me under here. They probably decided to be nice. Oh, no, I fell in the lava. This is of my own doing. Well, I'm out of rockets. Let's go run back, pick up some more, and restore all of my health. Oops. The fact you don't know what it means, I can't even joke about you being a zoomer. It's because I'm not a zoomer. Why don't you explain it to me? Explain it to me, youngster. Subway surfers in the background. I mean, I can take it literally and I have an idea what that means. But I don't think you're intending it literally. Alright, let's take care of the boss. Oh, he's dead. Get out of here. I wonder if I'm supposed to go and swim in that lava. That would be pretty marathon-esque. I should probably go and save. That'd look pretty silly to destroy that boss and then get destroyed myself. Yep, I have to swim in the lava. This is the way of marathon. It's joke poking fun of the Zoomer live streams where they have like 3 to 4 games vids playing on screen at once. A favorite, Subway Surfers, which is one of those cringe endless runner phone games. Oh, I hate those. There. I hit the switch. What you gonna do about it? Nope. I'm just gonna have to swim. This is the way of marathon. Oh, I see. That switch opens the door. Also, thanks for the explanation. Alright, let's run back. Restore health and get some rockets. Wait. I'm getting turned around here. Wait, no I'm not. These rooms all look the same. Bird. Goodbye, bird. The fact that they keep giving me more ammunition for all the guns kind of makes me nervous. What do they have planned? All right. Dual shotguns. No? Oh, it's full of lava. Oh no. Oh no. Guess what I'm doing? Huh. Oh no. They took away everything. Why am I not using the rocket launcher? There, good riddance. So I lost half the stage. I also lost the save point. The game's got real. Ow. I also don't have my easily, hide behind walls anymore. Oh, there's two of them. Yeesh. How dare they try something new and creative. I'm gonna go get more rockets. But you forget everything Marathon gives it takes. That is true, but it only ever gives lava. It even took away our crushing elevators. I took one of them down. Where is he going? Ow. There, I got him. There we go. So yeah. I don't think I can save anymore. At least not until I find a new one. Time to go swimming. Sure do love swimming in lava. This looks awful. What are you gonna have in here? Oh, of course you start me off in lava. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. What kind of a finale is this? Touche, marathon. Touche. I see. So, I found out that punching one of those panels disables the save. Well, now I know which panel did that. So I'm not going to do that again. As a matter of fact, I'm not even going to raise the level or lava this time. There. A nice, safe level. Nothing lost. Until they teleport me to that final area. I'm surrounded by everything. Oh wait, you know what? I have to raise the lava. Whoops. Because it lowers it on the other side, which then brings up the new door. Oops. I have to run back. So supposedly, from what I've read, the little cyborgs that they have us fight are supposedly Bob's that the before used the buffer pattern thing for. And they got all messed up. It's not really called out in the game, but it is suggested somewhere. And it does fit. Missed. There. Alright, let's do this again. Getting some free hits in. Gotta go back for more rockets. Did I get one down? Yep, one's down. Second one's down. Nice. And the second one any moment. There we go. Now we can go save. Then face the worst fight ever. Alright, here we go again. That was cheap. The hunter blew up on me. I, in fact, did not have it. Also, I'm not too sure the rocket launcher is the right weapon. We'll try dual shotguns. Oh no. Oh no, I can't get out. How are you supposed to get through this? Of course, they'd save some ridiculous fight. I like Marathon 1 where it ended like a wet blanket. Come on, stupid water. This is even worse than the last area, last stage ending. Oh, come on. You know, also is bad. Marathon Infinity uses the exact same engine. So if there's water, yippee. I think running around the parameter is the... Huh? Did I load the wrong save? Apparently I did. I don't want to do this again. I'm just gonna run around in circles and let them friendly fire each other. Which apparently is working. Wait. It all makes sense, doesn't it? It's a marathon. It means I just need to keep running. This isn't about shooting the guns or raising the elevators or swimming in lava. It's about the journey. The running in circles that we must do. There's at least one more hunter left. Another enemy down. This is one of the most unique boss fights I've ever encountered. Yeesh. This big guy killed everyone in the room. And I killed him. Victory. Now the spoils of war. The before invasion of Sol has been recalled, and for now Earth is safe. But man's respite from war knows another cataclysmic battle for the Sphinx. The slavers have not suffered a defeat like the one we handed them today since the knock. The last extant client race of the Jaro rebelled 6,000 years ago. The before have a weapon they save for slave revolts, a weapon which they even hesitate to use in the ordinary conduct of war. In the language of the Jaro, who conceived and built the device, it is called the triagene. A fair English translation would be early nova. There is not a single knock alive today, and if you look for their stars, you will only find ever-expanding clouds of superheated gas and dust light years in diameter. The evacuation of One has already begun. In a matter of hours, this planet will be a thin shell of plasma riding the shockwave of its exploding star. You can stay behind to work on your tan, if you'd like, but I'm leaving. I have rechristened the Gafiva the Rovinante. Of course, the Sphinx wanted to name it Kalaya Gnarl, Vengeance of Kalaya. Whatever. There's much to do in the next few months, and our first stop will be another ruined world, this time far from the galactic core. There is a rogue star that has been passing through our galaxy for nearly a millennia. We will meet it in one of the great voids between spiral arms. The end. It was 10,000 years before fate brought Durandal once again into contact with man. The before were but a dim memory then, known only to a few historians and students of Earth's second colonial period. the Sphint had been nearly forgotten as well, and no man had seen a living specimen of their race since the sacking of the Before system by the combined fleets of Earth and that thing in 2881 AD. When Durandal returned to Sol, it was not with the captured Kaviva, but in a Jaro dreadnought he called Manus Celardae. What he learned of the Jaro he told no one, saying that only he had stopped by to assure the Earth did not forget him, nor will it soon. The way he tied the guards in knots around Pluto before folding directly into a low Earth orbit. While Tau Ceti was being nuked down to bedrock in 2794, before scientists disassembled or removed the AI Leela from the Marathon, loading her aboard a vessel bound for the Before homeworld, but the ship fell into the hands of the Nar privateer before it jumps the Beta Naxos and was never seen by the Before again. Thinking the cargo a little more than scrap, the Gnarl captain sold the Before ship, Leela and all, to a Vila merchant. The subsequent crash of the violated FTL network when Leela was reassembled and reactivated is still legendary in annals of rampancy, and the Vilae have long since accepted that they will never expunge her from their 15-world network. Despite having lost Leela, Before learned much from Tycho during the 17 years before he was destroyed by Durandal in the Luan system. A late model Before personality constructs were based on 64 billion exobyte images of Tycho's core, taken during the years he was on the Before homeworld between 2795 and 2801. Though never as intelligent or as useful as one of the Marathon's original 3 AIs, these machines helped the Before delay their inevitable defeat by the Sphint for over 50 years. Many of these crippled clones of Tycho still exist today on old Before colony worlds. Robert Blake and his men escaped the destruction of Lowan and the captured Before refueling ship Harl and returned to Earth. None of them ever questioned who had killed the crew before they boarded the vessel. They are the only human survivors of the original Tau Ceti colony. Woo! And supposedly the new so-called marathon they're bringing out takes place on Tau Ceti. I don't think so. We just learned how Ceti literally got nuked down to its core. And the one we see has all these lush environments and ruins and all that stuff. Also, Marathon didn't serve much of a purpose in this series, has it? It was just in the first game and then it was scrapped. But the song's good. I suppose it's less about the marathon and more about the running. Alright. And that was Marathon 2. My thoughts on Marathon 2. I actually like the first one more. But this was still a good sequel. They did make it more difficult. And they had pretty good scarcity with weapons and stuff, which was a little annoying, but yeah. Alright. Well, now we're going to move on to Marathon Infinity. Just let me get loaded up really quick. And I'll change the thumbnail. After the stream. Oh, alright. I'm going to restart the game so we can hear the theme song together. Here we go. I mean, I didn't split the old one. I mean, I suppose I could split it. Think I should split it? When I went from Marathon 1 to 2, I didn't split. But maybe I should. Yeah, I suppose we'll split it. Yeah, so just come back in 5 minutes, because I don't think I can schedule YouTube to launch immediately. Or maybe I can, I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching the stream. I'm going to load up Marathon Infinity. Waiting room. Which then I'll probably launch as soon as I can. Nope, I didn't split the first time. But we'll go ahead and split this one. It makes more sense. Makes the VOD easier. Alright. Catch you all in a bit. Goodbye. We'll do a short ending bird.